Still on education, a video of a Nigerian professor teaching in an empty classroom has gone viral, stirring conversation about student responsibility in higher education. In the clip you're about to see, the lecturer, already present and prepared, recorded himself delivering a lecture to 2 rows of vacant seats after students allegedly failed to show up. Take a look.
Our course program for the semester, but unfortunately, the students are yet to be seen, to be found. But I'm happy that Dr. Sunday Jonathan, who happens to be the students' advisor for the department and the quality assurance director for the department as well, is around and is witnessing the empty class. All the same.
While much of the public discourse around Nigeria's education system focuses on institutional failure, this video flipped the narrative and it raises questions about student commitment, discipline, and the shared responsibility for academic success. This video shows us that education is a two-way street. Student accountability and showing up is just as important as institutional accountability. We all must show up if we want to learn. Let's take a look at social media. I'll take 2 tweets. Beneza says, "This is just to clear his conscience. Some students don't attend lectures again and will be complaining after exams." It's almost as if he was saying, before you people say that I did not teach you, I was here. Bookie Official says, "Teaching an empty class as if students were present suggests a serious psychological concern. Such behavior raises red flags about the individual's mental state. It's not something a mentally stable person would typically do. Unfortunately, only in a place like Nigeria will such conduct be overlooked instead of properly evaluated." Moving on, let me hand over to my team actually, because this is juicy. But very quickly, guys, let's just touch on this quickly because you did discuss this earlier on in the show. Yeah. We are seeing that JAMB took responsibility for their failures. Do you think students have a role to play in any of this at all?
Yes, I think they do. As I said earlier on concerning the JAMB story, the move by Professor Loyede was good as far as I'm concerned, because after they had come out to say this is the reason, no, we did well and all that, he came out to say the truth, and that will start building trust. From my perspective, it will build trust in the institution. And then that he's crying and all that, that might take center stage because it's dramatic and so on. But then you put yourself in his shoes. I have failed in my responsibility. And you know, some of us take that very seriously.
It takes a big man to admit that.
Yes. And for the lecturer that started giving him, it made me laugh when I saw the video. That man must have been tired of telling the students to come to class. And so this day he says, whether you're there or not, I'm going to do my job. Now is the university that's owing me today's salary. I guess that's what happened.
Good points you have raised there, Toma, but I differ with regards to JAMB. It came a little too late. That's why someone lost her life in the process.
Yes.
All they should have done at the beginning, perhaps, not just grandstanding, saying that they put measures in place to ensure that they reduce malpractices, was for them to say, you know what, we are going to check to see what happened behind the scene, and then we'll come out and give our own part of what happened. Perhaps give details of it, which they have now done. Because in the process, someone has died. Will she return now that the professor is crying and, you know, accepting responsibility? No, that won't happen. A parent just lost their child. That's really sad. And we know that an array of persons might just be dealing with the grief of this examination in different ways. And then the sentiments that this has thrown up, especially with regards to the number of people that were affected coming from a certain extraction of the country, be it the Eastern and Lagos State, will not build trust at the end of the day. It's going to widen that gap. So JAMB has to do a lot in winning trust. I like what the the professor or the lecturer did there in terms of being in class, I don't think it's a mental issue. He needed to put this on record that his students were not coming to class. It's sad that this is how far we have gone with regards to taking responsibility for ourselves as students. How do you intend to impact lives in the future when you keep missing classes? How do you are wasting your parents' money in case you forgot. The lecturer will be paid whether you appear or not. It's sad, really sad.
So Ibrahim, very quickly.
Well, talk about Professor Isaac Olede. I feel what happened, regarding JAMB is as significant and is as heart-wrenching, because significant in the sense that you have a man who came out to say, yes, I accept responsibility. I take responsibility for all the wrongdoings that had happened, over time. Heart-wrenching because of the life that was needlessly, lost. It goes to show that we have a whole lot to do. I've never met Professor Isaac Olede, but I know that one of the things that might have led to his crying, he fought the tears because, all the things I've heard about him, quite accountable, and the things that he had done, in revamping JAMB is a whole lot. But now having that image being dented with this needless error, whoever needs to be punished must be punished. The lecturer has done so well, even though it feels somehow, but I feel that he had shown us that yes, I've come to do my job, because he also he has a responsibility to to teach, and he has done it. So he will definitely go back to the authority to say, I've done my own job. Then the students will be left to face the tune. Thank
you so much, Ibrahim. To err is human, to forgive is not Nigerian.
No, it is Nigerian. No, don't say that. It is not. It is not.